Hi, this is Kyle with McGraw-Hill, and in this short video we're going to discuss the new general ledger questions. So at first I think I'll describe what the questions are, then we'll actually take a look and talk about how they're different from some of the other general ledger softwares that you've seen in the educational market. So our general ledger questions essentially act as mini practice sets that are going to demonstrate the individual components of the accounting cycle, which allows students to see the big picture and the effect that each transaction, adjusting entry and closing entry, has on the financial statements. So in some of the questions, the financial statements are going to auto-populate, while in other questions, the students will actually build the financial statements and the amounts will auto-populate from the trial balances. So let's jump in and take a look. So when I scroll down, you'll see that I've got a tabbed environment. First, I've got the requirement tab, which is going to let me know what's expected of me in this question. And then I'm going to move over to the general journal. And this looks very similar to our standard accounting homework. So I've got 13 entries that I need to make, and I'll do a couple of entries just so we have some data to use in this particular problem. Alright, so I've entered some journal entries, and now I want to see how interconnected they are with the other financial statements. So I'll start with the trial balance. If I click on this tab, I'm going to be able to see how my trial balance has been compiled based upon the entries that I've made so far. If I look down, I can see that I am not in balance. If I analyze these transactions, it looks like supplies is a little fishy. It sticks out. So I can click on supplies, and it'll move me from east to west, take me back into the general ledger, where I can now see the supplies area based upon my entries in the ledger. If I click on supplies one last time, it'll take me all the way back to my journal entry where I can identify the error and fix what I saw as an inaccuracy. Alright, so now I'm in balance. These are only a couple of journal entries that I've completed thus far, so this is far from complete. Students are going to be able to find errors and help themselves as they work through these problems. Next up, we'll go to the income statement, and I'll have to do a little work in here. I'll show you that when you type in the appropriate accounts, the amount from the trial balance will auto-populate. And that will also occur in this particular problem in the balance sheet. So what sets our general ledger questions apart from the competition? It's this final tab, Analysis. So analysis is going to be included in every general ledger question because this is where the students must really synthesize the information. They're going to demonstrate that they actually get what just occurred and that they understand the big picture. So for this particular problem, the student is going to have to provide the amount of profit for the month of January. They'll have to give the current assets to current liabilities at the end of the month, and then they'll have to finally say if this company appears to be in good or bad financial condition. After filling out the analysis tab, there will be no question in your mind about which students fully understand what just occurred in this general ledger question.